It's your boy Reylo, man. We back with another episode of the Biblical Blueprint. Chapter by chapter, verse by verse, we're going through the Bible. I have to prove to y'all that this is the best book for life and business. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Let's go ahead and start it off with a little prayer. Lord, thank you for bringing us here today. Thank you so much for having us come together and share experience through your word and hearing your word. And I hope that I'm able to deliver a message to whoever is hearing or watching this, and that it blesses whoever is hearing or is watching this. And I hope that it blesses me, Lord. Thank you so much for this day. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Let's go ahead and do it. Amen. All right, so we're still in the first book of the Bible, still in Genesis. Now we're on chapter 26. In chapter 26, the theme of chapter 26 is securing what God gave you. Securing what God gave you. Your success will create insecurity for your haters. And that's what we see in this chapter. Pretty much we're dealing with Isaac right now, you know what I'm saying? And we seeing the adventures of Isaac. And we're going to see Isaac really start to take off, you feel me? So, enough of that, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear what the word has to say.
Genesis 26, 135 ERV. Now there was a famine. This was like the famine that happened during Abraham's life. So Isaac went to the town of Gerar, to King Abimelech of the Philistines. The Lord spoke to Isaac and said, "Don't go down to Egypt. Live in the land that I commanded you to live in. Stay in this land, and I will be with you. I will bless you. I will give you and your family all these lands. I will do what I promised to Abraham your father. I will make your family as many as the stars of heaven, and I will give all these lands to your family. Through your descendants, every nation on earth will be blessed. I will do this because your father Abraham obeyed my words and did what I said. He obeyed my commands, my laws, and my rules." So Isaac settled in Gerar. His wife Rebekah was very beautiful. The men of that place asked Isaac about Rebekah. He said, "She is my sister." He was afraid to tell them Rebekah was his wife. He was afraid the men would kill him so that they could have her. After Isaac had lived there a long time, Abimelech looked out of his window and saw Isaac and his wife enjoying one another. Abimelech called for Isaac and said, "This woman is your wife. Why did you tell us that she was my sister?" Isaac said to him, "I was afraid that you would kill me so that you could have her." Abimelech said, "You have done a bad thing to us. One of our men might have had sex with your wife. Then he would be guilty of a great sin." So Abimelech gave a warning to all the people. He said, "No one must hurt this man or this woman. If anyone hurts them, they will be killed." Isaac planted fields in that place, and that year he gathered a great harvest. The Lord blessed him very much. Isaac became rich. He gathered more and more wealth until he became a very rich man. He had many flocks and herds of animals. He also had many slaves. All the Philistines were jealous of him, so they destroyed all the wells that Isaac's father Abraham and his servants had dug many years before. They filled them with sand. Abimelech said to Isaac, "Leave our country. You have become much more powerful than we are." So Isaac left that place and camped near the little river of Gerar. He stayed there and lived. Long before this time, Abraham had dug many wells. After he died, the Philistines filled the wells with sand. So Isaac went back and dug those wells again. He gave them the same names his father had given them. Isaac's servants also dug a well near the little river and found fresh water. But the men who herded sheep in the valley of Gerar argued with Isaac's servants. They said, "This water is ours." So Isaac named that well Esek. He gave it that name because it was the place where they had argued with him. Then Isaac's servants dug another well. But there was an argument over this well too. So Isaac named that well Sitnah. Isaac moved from there and dug another well. No one came to argue about this well. So Isaac named it Rehoboth. He said, "Now the Lord has found a place for us. We will grow and be successful in this place." From there Isaac went to Beersheba. The Lord spoke to him that night and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham. Don't be afraid. I am with you, and I will bless you. I will make your family great. I will do this because of my servant Abraham." So Isaac built an altar and worshipped the Lord in that place. He set up camp there, and his servants dug a well. Abimelech came from Gerar to see Isaac. He brought with him Ahazoth, his advisor, and Phicol, the commander of his army. Isaac asked, "Why have you come to see me? You were not friendly to me before. You even forced me to leave your country." They answered, "Now we know that the Lord is with you. We think that we should make an agreement. We want you to make a promise to us. We did not hurt you. Now you should promise not to hurt us. We sent you away, but we sent you away in peace. Now it is clear that the Lord has blessed you." So Isaac gave a party for them. They all ate and drank. Early the next morning, each man made a promise and a vow. Then the men left in peace. On that day, Isaac's servants came and told him about the well they had dug. The servants said, "We found water in that well." So Isaac named it Sheba, and that city is still called Beersheba. When Esau was 40 years old, he married 2 Hittite women. One was Judith, the daughter of Beeri. The other was Basemath, the daughter of Elon. These marriages made Isaac and Rebekah very unhappy. Genesis 26, 1-35. ERV.
So that was Genesis chapter 26. So a lot going on in this chapter. You see that Isaac is dealing with the same king of the Philistines that his father Abraham was dealing with Abimelech. Now, in one of the previous chapters, Abraham did something with Abimelech where Abimelech can never hold something over his head. He made sure that he paid what he owed. It didn't matter what the cost was, I gotta pay it. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? You never want to have somebody hold something over your head. Pay what you owe. And, pretty much now these are the interactions with Isaac and Abimelech, right? Isaac is trying to figure out what he wants to do, pretty much. He is famine in the land, and you gotta go, when there's a famine in the land, you need to go figure out where I'm about to go get this money. You know what I'm saying? Where am I gonna get my food? What am I gonna do? And pretty much Isaac, he's dealing with Abimelech, right? Isaac is dealing with Abimelech. Instead of going down to Egypt, where that was actually a trend that we see in the Bible, they always had to go down to Egypt when it was a famine. I guess that's where all the crops and they had all the riches there. Abimelech tells him, "Don't go to Egypt. Go over here, and I'm going to bless you. Don't just listen to what I'm talking about." Isaac obeys. He goes, and Isaac starts bawling. You feel me? He starts bawling. And you know what? It's one of them things, like, we have to realize, like, once you start bawling, you know what I'm saying? Once you become rich, successful, you're going to have haters. Be ready. It's always going to be haters. They're like, the more success you get, the more haters you're going to get. And you got to learn how to deal with them. And we're seeing how Isaac dealt with his haters. You know what I'm saying? His success made them insecure. Made them so insecure, they started throwing salt and dirt into his wells and messing up the wells that Abraham actually made for him and his family. You know what I'm saying? What he made for the future generation. But one of the things, and a lot of people say this is hard to do. It was small things to a giant, for lack of better words. Isaac just he didn't stress about it. He didn't go to war about it. He didn't go and attack their wells. He just kept pushing. He went and redig the wells, kept getting to the money. And pretty much his haters began to respect him. You know, in this world, a lot of times, you know, you gonna lose. A lot of times people are gonna respect violence, you know, but one of the things that people also respect is success. That's all they respect. Either violence or success. You know what I'm saying? They tried to sabotage him. You can't sabotage what God has for you. And that's why we're talking about securing what God gave you. You know, and you can't secure it if you stop. If you let somebody make you pack up and roll it up, you're not going to receive the blessing. Especially when you're in situations where it's making you uncomfortable. I feel like I've been in a situation like that, and it could have went one or two ways. I decided to pack it up when I had a chance. I was in a partnership where it was like a restaurant that I had, and the stress with the partner that I was dealing with just became too much, and I decided to roll it up. I had other situations where I felt like I needed to roll it up because at the end of the day, you know, with having a restaurant and kids, it just didn't mix. I wanted to find a different alternative. I wanted to find a different way to do what I was doing. And I chose to leave, you know. And in the situation, I remember I kept hearing messages of, nah, keep going. If it's stressing you out, dive into it. And, you know, I always take that as a lesson because, you know, regardless of the fact that I had other issues of why I need to keep it pushing, just keep going with it. Because eventually your haters will respect you. You know, I've dealt with a lot of other issues in that same scenario where, man, I outworked people to where they didn't like me. They may have said things behind my back. They may have said things in front of my face. But after a certain point in time, they respected me because I kept going. I want to pray for anybody who wants success right now. If you want success, realize that the haters are going to come. The problems are going to come. It's how you react to the problems. And taking the high road or being the bigger person is never a bad thing to do. It's never bad to be the bigger person. I know a lot of people say it's hard to be the bigger person. It is. But would you rather be the smaller person or the bigger person? Think about it like that. You know, I have several situations I can tell you in business and life where just being the bigger person and moving forward, I'm just the bigger person overall in general. You know, taking the high road while they took the low road. You can rebuild. You can keep going. You can make more for yourself if you keep going and you don't let the distractions, the haters, the roadblocks affect you and make you roll it up. When I mean roll it up, you just stop. You just don't keep going. In my situation, I did leave a situation, but I didn't stop. I kept going. I kept doing something that was uncomfortable for me to where I became better at my craft. I was able to go and see more of areas of the craft until I got to a point to where I'm finally doing exactly what I like in that craft. You know? Don't Don't roll it up. Don't stop. Don't let the haters get to you. Keep going. Thank you so much for listening to this message, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.